Guys, it's Benny. If you felt like America was a little less in the grips of the communist Chinese this morning, it's because TikTok was officially banned last night. Influencers in meltdown as TikTok app goes dark, 170 million Americans, but Trump lifeline expected within hours. Okay, I'm going to tell you my opinion on all of this. Before we get to that, this is what everybody who logged into TikTok got. Sorry, TikTok isn't available right now. Law banning TikTok has been enacted in the United States. Unfortunately, that means that you can't use TikTok. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on ability to resuscitate TikTok once he gets into office. So stay tuned. Okay. Couple of very interesting things that are happening right now. But my take on this, I don't like TikTok. I don't like that it's owned by the Chinese government. I'm aware that social media apps are all spying apps about the Chinese government. I stand against morally. And most of these centralized governments are obviously evil, but the Chinese government is particularly evil, and I don't like Marxists, and I don't like communists. And that TikTok isn't available in China, right? Neither are any American apps available in China. So turnabout's fair play. All that the law says is that TikTok has to be sold. Now that has to be shut down, that it has to be sold, and the Chinese won't sell it. So the real problem here is China. So I don't like it. You know, I'm saying that like that is my take on this. Okay, I don't like it. However, there are millions of small businesses that run on TikTok. There are a lot of like decent influencers on TikTok and people that are pushing, good messages, and people that are really successful, like Donald Trump is very, very successful on TikTok. Candace Owens, Riley Gaines, Charlie Kirk, they're like big time MAGA influencers. So I get the argument, right? I get the argument, but I don't get the free speech argument. Like, don't come at me with like, this is First Amendment. Well, China doesn't allow our apps. China doesn't allow even Google. China doesn't allow YouTube or Google, Facebook, anything, X in China. And so don't come at me with that, right? And if you see China as our number one enemy, well, you shouldn't be allowing spyware on every single American's phones, and obviously you can't trust them. That's my take. Nonetheless, this is turning TikTok influencers MAGA.
Keep it real. I am crashing the out right now. I don't know what to do. Oh my God. I've already opened and closed the app probably 6 times already just to keep getting the same stupid warning message. Oh my God. Like this just this is so dystopian. First of all, I feel pathetic that I am freaking out like this over an application being unavailable on my phone. But also, like, this has been a massive part of our life for the last 6 years. And normally when something happens, I would get on TikTok and start complaining, and I can't even do that. I feel like disconnected. I feel cut off from the world and my community. This is crazy. This is crazy. God, and I can't, like, now I'm rooting for Trump? Ew! God, like, make America great again, I guess. God.
There is political motility to this. And we're going to talk about the nuances of what President Trump just said, because President Trump just effectively saved TikTok. TikTok is effectively dead right now because the Communist Chinese Party won't sell it. TikTok influencer James Charles, who has 130 million followers. Now I'm rooting for Trump. Make America great again, I guess. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. And sorry, 38 million, not 138 million. 38 million followers. So it's a lot of followers. The moment Trump gives TikTok an extension, the app is available again, he becomes an instant hero to the millions of users. Most of them are under the age of 24, a group that shifted way his direction in 2024. Dems and Biden handed him that opportunity. Not only that, but Trump unbanned TikTok completely, destroys their authoritarian Trump narrative. Terrible political instincts is why they keep on losing. So there's an argument to be made here for political utility, for winning the next generation that is utterly addicted to TikTok. And I really do understand it. Here's what President Trump said that has shattered the internet. He woke up this morning and said, save TikTok, right? Save TikTok is the first thing that Trump posts on Truth Social. And then he says this: I'm asking for companies not to let TikTok stay dark. I'll issue an executive order on Monday to extend the period of time before the law's prohibition takes effect. It'll make a deal to protect our national security. The order will confirm that there will be no liability for any company that helped keep TikTok from going dark. Americans deserve to see exciting inauguration on Monday, as well as other events. I would like the United States to have 50% ownership position in a joint venture. By doing this, we will save TikTok, keep it in good hands, and allow it to stay up Without US approval, there is no TikTok. With our approval, hundreds of billions of dollars, maybe trillions of dollars, is the value of the company. Therefore, my initial thought is a joint venture that the current owners and or new owners, whereby the US gets 50% ownership in a joint venture, to be set up in the US and whichever purchaser we choose. So there's people who've been offering TikTok like lots of money to bring it online in the States. So this is Donald Trump making huge news, extending a lifeline to TikTok. It's really smart. There are people who are very, very upset about this.
There's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for The Godfather. Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for The Godfather.
My daughter still goes, Mommy, can we go on our plane again? I'm like, baby, there's no flight.
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for The Godfather.
What?
Did not care for The Godfather.
How can you even say that, Dad?
Didn't like it.
Peter, it's so good.
Okay, so, listen, are all these people going to turn into Trump supporters? No. I think that's stupid. Well, some of them, yeah. Is it smart for Trump to get what he wants out of this deal? Yeah. If TikTok was sold to an American company and had American leadership, I would be far less against the app itself. But unfortunately, when it's in the hands when it's in the total control of our number one geopolitical enemy, I'm against it. I don't like it. Frankly, I don't like the way that the app operates. I would be the number one TikTok fan on earth if Elon Musk bought it, turned it into Vine. I loved Vine back when Vine was a thing. I'm dating myself here, but it's like 10 years ago. Vine was really popular. It's how you got the Jake Paul and Logan Paul. They started on Vine. A lot of big TikTokers, a lot of big YouTubers started on Vine. I think it's time to bring back Vine. Elon Musk technically owns Vine. We're looking into it, says Elon Musk. TikTok influencers refreshing their app right now, to see if it's still alive. I've been against TikTok ban for a long time because it goes against freedom of speech. That said, the current situation where TikTok is allowed to operate in America, but X is not allowed to operate in China is unbalanced. Something needs to change. That's exactly correct. That's right. So if Trump saves TikTok, he'll be the heroes of Zoomers, or what? Yeah, he will be. And I think that what Elon Musk says here is exceedingly fair. Zoomers 10 minutes into the TikTok ban. Everybody logging into the new dirty Chinese app. Listen, man, I don't trust. I don't trust the Chinese. I don't trust the communist Chinese government specifically. There are too many reasons to count. But listen, the point of this style of a negotiation is, if you won't allow American apps in your country, why would we allow Chinese apps in ours? And if Donald Trump is able to get China to sell TikTok, and if TikTok operates in America, then he will be able to get pure wins out of that. Wins from Zoomers and millennials who love that app, that are already moving Trump's directions. A deal made in order to keep a lot of American businesses running, because a lot of American businesses run off TikTok. Okay, this is a huge marketplace, an ecosystem. And he'll be able to say he did this deal on behalf of American interests and security. I think that's a win-win-win, right? Okay, so let's see if it can be done. We'll see. It'll be the first big challenge of the administration, I guess. And holy smokes, it's going to be a wild ride. It's your boy Penny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.